Peacemaker Season 2 is expected to premiere in 2023 following the success of the first season. The show follows Christopher Smith, Peacemaker, after the events of the Suicide Group, as he is forced to join an A.R.G.U.S. Black Ops squad to deal with Project Butterfly. It stars John Cena as the eponymous Peacemaker. Fans are looking forward to the upcoming season of Peacemaker, which will have a dozen new characters, a wonderful soundtrack, and excellent performances from Cena and the rest of the ensemble. Fans, on the other hand, have a few thoughts about what to expect next year. Given that Peacemaker was only one of several outstanding characters in the Suicide Squad 2021, DCEU fans are eager to see more Suicide Squad members emerge, even if only in cameos. However, because only a few Task Force X members survived the events of the Suicide Squad, there aren't many characters that might appear in Peacemaker. Peacemaker reuniting with Bloodsport would be explosive given what happened between them in the previous film, but other candidates for a cameo include Harley Quinn, Ratcatcher 2, King Shark, or Weasel. Fans of Peacemaker are wanting to see Chris and Harcourt's romance progress. Harcourt had a prominent role in the Suicide Squad, seizing command of operations when Amanda Waller was knocked unconscious, and in Season 1 of Peacemaker, Harcourt is the field leader on Project Butterfly, further cementing her place in the DCEU. Despite the fact that she and Peacemaker had a difficult start, many fans spotted their connection and are hoping for a love relationship to grow in the upcoming season. It's true that opposites attract. With the debut of Black Adam in October, fans are eager to witness a Peacemaker-Black Adam crossover. Given that the second season of Peacemaker is planned to premiere next year, it is highly feasible that Black Adam may return, especially if his demeanor and mood match those of the other Peacemaker characters. However, being a hero with ancient powers, there are only a few ways Black Adam may fit into the storyline of Peacemaker Season 2. On the other hand, certain members of the Justice League have already shown, so it's not inconceivable that Black Adam will make an appearance. Chris was back at home in his trailer at the end of Season 1 with the ghost of his father, A.R.G.U.S, sitting next to him, implying that the pain caused by his father's death still haunts Peacemaker. Peacemaker's mixed thoughts about his acts thus far are hinted at by this sign of unresolved trauma, and A.R.G.U.S was the one who molded Chris into the patriotic murderer he is, therefore he is the face of Chris remorse. With this in mind, many speculate that Season 2 will be about Chris addressing his history and his father's death, and maybe making a positive change. With Adebayo taking the stage at a news conference and stating that Peacemaker is innocent, blaming her mother Amanda Waller for the events of the first season, it is uncertain whether the upcoming season would have an official Task Force X. Waller sees Adebayo's confession on television and is plainly upset that the truth is out, implying that she and A.R.G.U.S are on their way out in Season 2. Furthermore, since 2016's Suicide Squad, Waller has walked a narrow line between justifiable and genocidal, and has been presented as a villain throughout Peacemaker. Will she be a villain in the upcoming season? Chris is visited by Goff the Butterfly, along with Eagly and A.R.G.U.S, in the last episode of Season 1. Goff is reaching the end of its life due to a lack of goo, but rather of putting it out of its agony, Chris feeds Goff. Peacemaker may have let Goff survive for a variety of reasons, including the fact that they share similar aims, but it's also possible that Peacemaker knows how to save Goff. Many fans are eager to see Goff and Peacemaker form an alliance in the future season, even if it is just temporary. Despite the fact that Goff is most likely dead between seasons, supporters can still dream. Judomaster was a significant opponent in Peacemaker's first season. Senator Royland Goff engaged Judomaster as a bodyguard and defender of Butterfly secrets because he was a very proficient martial artist. Given that Peacemaker and his squad were able to kill the Butterflies and their prized cow, it is highly possible that Judomaster may return in the second season to exact his revenge on Peacemaker. He might appear as a key villain or a supporting enemy during the season, tormenting Peacemaker and his squad. In succeeding seasons, TV program makers constantly aspire to go bigger and better. Fans have hypothesized that Season 2 would be packed of more over-the-top antics, weird action sequences, and, of course, more terrible enemies, as James Gunn is no exception. As previously stated, Judomaster is expected to return, and Amanda Waller may also play a key role in Season 2, but other prospective antagonists include Emil Bork, the Lavamen, the Cobra Cult, Dr. Zin Zin, Parasite, or Eclipso. Peacemaker even battled the Joker in the comics, but fans aren't sure how it would work in the DCEU. With Adebayo disclosing the covert A.R.G.U.S to the public at the conclusion of Season 1, viewers are wondering whether Task Force X will exist in Season 2 or reform without Amanda Waller's controlling talons burrowing into them. Given that many of its members are dead or have vanished to restart their lives, it seems doubtful that Task Force X would reorganize as its own organization. Some fans believe Waller will keep her leadership of Task Force X and assemble a new Suicide Squad to seek down Peacemaker and the other 11th Street Kids members. The gang taking on a handful of C and D-list DC supervillains could be a lot of fun. Season 1 finished with a jaw-dropping Justice League cameo, giving many fans a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see the band of superheroes unleash F-bombs, in true Peacemaker style. Many people were excited to see more DCEU cameos in the next Peacemaker seasons after seeing this cameo, with some fans speculating that Black Adam, as well as other members of the former Suicide Squad, would make an appearance. That still leaves opportunity for Checkmate, the Shadow Fighters, League Busters, and Living Assault Weapons to make an appearance. When you consider the possibility of characters like Batmite and Matter-Eater Lad, who were mentioned in the first season, it's hard to believe Gunn won't want to bring in more DC mainstays. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button so I can feel all mushy inside. Also, click the subscribe button while you are there, and then since you are on such a clicking roll, why not click on another awesome video that is already loaded up right here. You don't even have to watch it, just let the video play at 1% while you eat your sushi or something.